Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back into NBC5, looking out on the Oregon's Adventure Coast Cam. A beautiful start this morning, but a cold start for portions of the coastline. North Bend temperature at 30 degrees. That's 6 degrees colder than yesterday morning. Again, we have freezing temperatures further inland. Some of the coast sitting in the 40s this morning, teens and 20s. Look at our eastern counties. 1 below 0 for Christmas Valley, 12 in Klamath Falls. Bundle up if you're getting outdoors. And these temperatures might warm up a degree or two, but we are staying quite cold all the way through Thursday morning. And then we're going to have moisture building in and more clouds. That's definitely going to help those temperatures to bump up as we get into the weekend. Now, we do also have the air stagnation advisory. This goes through noon on Thursday, thanks to that ridge of high pressure overhead, sinking air, and not a whole lot of mixing going to be happening for the next couple of days. Air quality levels for most of us are pretty good. We are seeing a little bit of a drop off around the Grants Pass area this morning. Unhealthy for some, so just barely above 100 in that AQI level. The ridge is going to stay quite strong here for the next few days. So expect sunshine, quiet conditions, cold mornings, but not too bad as we get into the afternoon hours. With the ridge starts to build a little bit further to the south. And we're going to see our next couple of storm systems building into the northwest as we head into the end of this week. We might see the rain moving in. Yes, rain back into the forecast by the end of this week, especially into late Thursday and Friday. Might see it as early as late Thursday moving in. A lot of the area won't see rain until we get into Friday. Yes, mountain snow does return as well. Now, this system clears out. We get an atmospheric river settling in a little bit further to the south, and this low kind of moves in right as we get into Saturday and Sunday. Where long-range models differ is where does this low end up. If it is a little bit further out in the Pacific, this line of rain down here might wedge its way up northward, bringing us more precipitation Saturday into Sunday. As you're seeing, this system for this model is keeping things a little bit drier for us and keeping that heavier rain further south. So still a little bit of guidance needs to be worked out as we're getting through this week. We will definitely get a little bit better knowledge on what's expected. But you see long-term forecasts, we do see rain back in the forecast, which is some fantastic news as we get into the end of July, which all of us are below where we normally are for the month. In terms of snow levels, we get into the weekend, going to be holding around 4,500 to 5,500 feet. So most of our higher passes and higher elevations will see that snow. Next week is going to be interesting as these snow levels begin to drop off, and we're still expecting a little bit wetter forecast. 50s for the coastline today, dropping down into the 30s tonight. Again, some spots could get back down to close to freezing, if not frost levels. We got 50s and upper 40s here in the West Valleys, right back down into the teens and 20s overnight tonight. And plenty of sunshine for the area. East of the Cascades, 30s and 40s for highs, and teens pretty common, but could have some locations dipping into the single digits. The Rogue Valley forecast, again, not a huge difference from day to day through about Wednesday, even Thursday, but we'll start to see an uptick in cloud cover Thursday afternoon. That helps to keep our mornings a little bit nicer in the upper 30s and low 40s, but those highs won't climb too much, staying into the 40s with rain likely Friday, continuing with that shower chance at least through Saturday. Might see that heavier rain, again, just depending on what's expected for this weekend. Mainly rain for our eastern counties, but we will see some snow kind of building back into those mountains. A little bit breezier winds. Next couple of days, cold mornings, but not too bad. A little chilly in the afternoon hours if you are out and about. Northern California, cold mornings topping off around 50 for the next few days, dropping a little bit for this weekend. Rain builds in on Friday. Coastline could see that rain moving in as early as late Thursday. Breezy winds, rain continues with maybe a few isolated storms on Friday.